And so what I tend to do when I have a creative block in anything is focusing on I start doing something else.
Okay.
So if I have a creative block musically, then that means I need to paint. Or that means I need to build something. Or that means I need to shift the creative the creativity from music to something else. If I have a creative block creating creating art, then that means I need to shift it into something else, like go to something artistic, to a museum or something, or sit back and learn about something else because I'm still a person of books. Um, so it's just basically shifting your focus. Because a lot of times I feel like our creative blocks are created out of fear,
Yeah.
fear of not being able to complete or something not being perfect. It's just like we're thinking too much. Because when we
Yeah.
were kids, we didn't have creative blocks. We was just kids, right?
That's it.
It's
Right.
when you start attaching everything to it, like, this is not going to sound right. This is not perfect. This is not that it becomes an issue. But when you take that away and just walk away from it and realize that your life isn't over, um, you know, your brain just needs time to process. And you also have to eliminate certain things. Like your brain may not be providing you with this creativity because it's too activated, like social media, like being on the computer,
Oh yeah.
and stress, like all of these things, can kind of exacerbate the creative, the creative block, but it's still a process. Like you need a creative block. You can't just be creating great things all the time, then you have nothing to compare in your own right as an artist. You know what I mean? Like you need to have a moment of being stagnant in a situation because then it kind of pushes you into something else, or it makes you kind of think more about your creative process. So it's just as important as creating those blocks, but you
And
just
then
have to separate that fear from it.